After they were arrested this morning, the OPM officials were first held in the offices of the Inspectorate of Government. Then at around 12:30, the accused persons were driven to the anti-corruption court and detained in the cells.
They handled cash instead of e-cash as required by law. And they were not able, out of the 4.4 billion, they were only able to account for 1.1 billion, and they failed to account about 3.3 billion.
In the court, Magistrate Abatasime read the charges to the officers. They were charged with various counts of embezzlement, causing financial loss, and abuse of office. Prosecution alleges that the crimes were committed between February and June 2022, when the officials were allocated more than 4 billion shillings for various activities in the peace initiatives and development in Karamoja sub-region. One of them, Geoffrey Seremba, who is the accounting officer but was not in court, allegedly approved a cash payment of nearly 4.5 billion shillings without proper work plan or genuine activity to be carried out. Joshua Abaho, the Senior Assistant Secretary in the Office of the Prime Minister, is said to have received 2.49 billion shillings for various activities which were never conducted, and that he failed to account for 2.47 billion shillings. The prosecution asked court to adjourn the case to allow the accused persons to apply for bail.
What do you have to say as an answer to these allegations? It's not true.
The magistrate reminded the officials about the need to utilize plea bargaining.
If we say, this is possible, I didn't do it, but the money is still here, and you bring it, they can give you. You can discuss with state and come back to court and say this is what we have agreed upon.
One of the conditions for applying bail is for the lawyers of the accused to present substantial sureties, which the magistrate asked them to have when they return to court on Friday.
On the day we are soon pronounced to give you, for you to come up with some small man, who doesn't even qualify to have tea with you as your surety, we shall reject and remand you back to prison.
When it clocked 4 p.m., prosecution and also the defense, they both agreed that the time was not enough for them to apply for bail because it involves presenting sureties and assessing them, also paying court fees. The magistrate has remanded the suspects to Luzira prisons until the 16th of June 2023. However, the same magistrate has issued criminal summons to the Undersecretary the accounting officer within the Office of the Prime Minister, that is Geoffrey Seremba, who did not show up in court and he did not even give reasons as to why. Sudhir Byaruhanga, NTV, Kololo.